welcome all of you to my YouTube channel, Animals and Pets with Partha. Today I am going to talk to you about Partha's Hideout and the idea with which I got started on this project of making a place for myself and my farm animals way up in Darjeeling in the lower Himalayas. Well, this spot, Partha's Hideout, that I have sort of had a couple of videos already uploaded, like birding in the clouds and things like that, and I started off with getting a horse for myself, a bhutia horse, and then of course dogs are there, and soon we're going to have some lambs and we're going to have some birds, aviary birds. So all that is taking shape. I have spoken, and my YouTube channel has quite a few episodes on this Partha's Hideout. Of course, it is deeply linked with my passion. This is animals, and my YouTube channel, Animals and Pets with Partha, is a channel that I run with passion. It's just for spreading whatever I have learned and my experiences across various breeds and species of animals that I have acquired over the years, not only going around in India but around the world into many countries. Well, as you know, you will ask, why did I go around to so many countries? Well, I'm an all breeds international dog judge, and well, I've been fortunate that many developed countries of the world invited me, Western countries. And what happened is, they have their farm animals, it's very close to their heart. They have their farm animals very highly developed, and sort of I've been to those farms, and I've had first-hand knowledge of how these farms operate, and how they are able to maintain the numerous species of animals, pet animals, domestic animals, commercial animals, so that is preserved in such unique way, so that proper gene pool is maintained, proper breeding program is maintained, and of course the care and the hygiene and the feeding and all that to get the optimum results. Well, today it's Partha's Hideout, and it is Animals and Pets with Partha. It is the animal world and what it has to do with the resort and homestay that I have built, Partha's Hideout. Well, let me tell you that we have been having a lot of very elite guests coming from all across the country, and I have had guests from overseas also who have enjoyed their stay there. Some came with special interest of taking pictures of birds and things like that. Well, my intention, my passion and my ambition was triggered way back in 2012 when I went to England and stayed there for 3 weeks. My good friend, Jill, she is the lady who actually looked after me, and I stayed with her, and she took me to various places of my interest. One such place is Adam Henson's COTSWOLD's Farm Park. Now, the Adam Henson COTSWOLD's Farm Park is a very famous place for children to visit, and it's a huge place. Well, I'll just give you a brief history. Adam Henson and Duncan Andrews took on lease this land in 1998. Both of them jointly now run this 1,600-acre farm, where they cultivate wheat, barley, oilseeds, and have numerous species of farm animals of interest, and of mostly of British origin, and they of course commercially 350 commercial ewes are reared and raised there, and all that put together, it's a very vibrant atmosphere at the Adam Henson's COTSWOLD Farm Park. Now, what do I propose to do? here actually, they also have training sessions. It's not that they're going to train them all on commercial, how to do it, but how to first of all get along with animals. And little children, when they're growing, they have a lot of them like animals instinctively, and once they enjoy a lot with the animals, like various species of animals. The animals also reciprocate when the children play with them, and they feel so happy. So I have been there, and I have watched hundreds of young children being taken there by their parents for a day out. So they go there, they have lunch, and they go around the place. They play with animals, they pet animals, they looking at guinea pigs, looking at the feeding times. They see what feed are being fed, and the other things like how they're bred, how they reproduce. So these are lessons that the children learn at a very tender age. Now, my idea is also somewhat similar, but of course in a very, very smaller scale. As you know, it's the farm of that huge stature is not easy, and it requires a lot of money, and also a lot of it must be so devoted that you have to be all the time working on that, and of course it must be somewhat commercially viable, so that you are able to maintain that farm. Now, my place is so small, but I am in a lovely atmosphere with great climate, and of course a lot of good people, animal-loving people. The Nepalese are very well known for that. They love their dogs, they love their animals. In fact, they have a Dog's Day where they worship the dog. So they are basically great animal lovers, and I thought it is. I had started with a similar, principles in some other place, but I had to give it up because the people around were not animal lovers. They were only interested in the commercial part of it, and they were not, this was not for the purpose of not having the passion for animals. Well, here I have already started off with a beautiful Putia horse whose name is Partha, and then I have just taken on, and 3 sheep are going to be transported shortly over to Partha's hideout at near Rangul, Duturiya Tea Estate, Andheri Gaon. As you Google Partha's hideout, you will get the direction. And of course, my numbers are there all across, and you can get in touch with me. You can even stay there. It's a lovely place with great cooks are there, and then you have lovely housekeeping staff. They look after you, and you can also have your time with nature, and of course a few animals, dogs, and other animals, like of course the wild birds. There are numerous dozens and dozens of species of wild birds that are surround that place, and they're all you are sitting in a place where you are surrounded by birds, and all the beauty of the place, deep forest. Of course, there are deers. You have to be lucky. There are lots of black bucks, and there are lots of wild boars and wild chickens, and of course, though they don't harm humans, but you have leopards. You have black panthers and leopards around the place. Well, now, all these pictures that you're seeing behind, and all the animals and all that, this is that is our idea. We are slowly putting in, and I'm sure in the time to come, it will become a very well-known place where little children from schools, there are hundreds of schools around the place, they would come there for some time, and we would be able to lecture them and teach them firsthand as to what different about different animals, different species, and how they are maintained and looked after. So it will be interesting for them to learn early in life the animal world that actually we are born, we have inherited, and we must pass it on to the next generation. We must bequeath the knowledge to the next generation. Thank you and bye-bye. And do look up Partha's Hideout. Our website is www.parthahideout.in, and our of course the YouTube channel is Animals and Pets with Partha. And also we have a Facebook page on Partha's Hideout, where information about the hideout, about the resort, and the animals that we have there is all the time being advertised. And finally, it's a pet-friendly resort where you can take your pets and have a holiday. Bye-bye.